Hello everyone and welcome back to Ben's Builds UK. In this episode I'll be showing you my latest build in the form of time-lapse video. So let's get into it. The kit I'll be building is the 172 Airfix Avro Lancaster B.111. In the box is the instructions, the cartograph decals, 5 styrene plastic runners of medium and large size, and one clear runner. And here are the paints, finishing products and tools I'll be using for this build. I started the build with the camouflage for the wings on the sprues. First of all I drew out the outline of the camouflage, and then I did the first coats of dark green and dark earth. I then painted the first coat of the flat black for the fuselage. I then went about building the cockpit and the interior. This was quite a difficult process, as I found it quite difficult to get the table together. You can't really see that there. But once it was up and dry, I then put the decals on the instrument panel and the map on the table. I then moved on to putting the windows into the inside of the fuselage halves before I was about to put the fuselage together. I then put the interior into the fuselage halves. This was quite a difficult process, as the spars were breaking because for some reason the plastic was quite soft, softer than it was before when I built it. But I got it together anyway. I then put the parts for the undercarriage onto the spars. This was a little bit tricky as the spars, as I said, were quite soft and almost broke when I was putting them into the fuselage. But that was done quite easily, and then I put the bottom wings and then the top wings on top and waited for it to dry. Whilst the glue for the wings was drying, I then started making the engine nacelles. There's 4 of these. 2 small ones first, and then the 2 bigger ones that go over the undercarriage. These were quite easy to put together and didn't cause me any problem at all. I then fitted these to the wings when the wings were dry. Closed the undercarriage and the Bombay. The Bombay doors wouldn't fit very well, so I had to get one from another kit. And then I did another coat of flat black over the top. I then fitted the rear stabilizers and the engine covers on the top wings before applying Tamiya tape, so I could do the top half of the fuselage camouflage. I then painted the first coats for both the dark earth and the dark green, and then did a second coat of all of them, including the wings. I then painted the canopy using the dark earth and dark green, and I then started painting the clear parts for the gun turrets in flat black. The reason you can't see very much of this is because I did I was trying to do a separate video on the side, but it didn't quite work out. I then started putting the 3 gun turrets together. This was quite straightforward, really. A little bit fiddly, but wasn't too hard. And then after this, I then put the propellers together. And then started gluing the canopy on, and and the gun turrets before putting the propellers on. I tidied up the paintwork and then I put a gloss coat on top of the plane ready for decals. Once the gloss was dry, I then started doing the decals for the wings. Even though these had straight lines on them, they were quite straightforward, quite easy. They're quite robust decals, so they didn't break or anything like that, so they were quite easy to put on. This is easily the hardest part for me, the decals. I don't like it at all. I then moved on to doing the fuselage decals on both sides, as you will see. Once they were microsoled and dry, I then did the underside decals. Again, all straight lines, but very easy and very robust. And then these were then microsoled. I then finished off the model with a matte coat on the top and the bottom, and now you can see the finished article. All in all, a very nice kit to build. Had a few issues with the softness of the plastic, but other than that, I was quite happy with the end result. That's the end of my second time-lapse video. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to tell me what you think, please leave a comment underneath. Or alternatively, you can contact me on Twitter at BensBuildsUK. If you would like to keep following my model journey, please press the subscribe button. And as for now, this is Ben, signing off.